How's it going, y'all? Right here, back with another video. It's been a while, but let's get right back into it. Many of y'all been seeing that the Oppenheimer and Barbie memes just floating around on the internet. Basically, two different aesthetics. When you got the bright, colorful, poppy colors of the Barbie movie, then you got the just like the sad, dark, dreary tones that are like Oppenheimer and Christopher Nolan's aesthetic. So with this one, I thought about playing with that. Not necessarily like with the movies that are coming out, but more like two aesthetics I found myself more geared towards following. So here we have two different figures, maybe just some references I gathered from my friends or Pinterest, as you often do, just to speculation into together material. I wanted to do something with like punk all cover because I was still coming off the hype from the Spider Verse movie, which if you haven't seen it yet, you're robbing yourself. And excuse me, bright, colorful person, which you'll see like as I get to it on the other side. Of like a poppy, scary, but also just someone who would hang around this other person that you see right here. This is one of those pieces where I just wanted to go in and have fun and take a break from working on my comic, which is still coming along slowly but surely. Don't worry about that. But as you can see, I'm doing this in Procreate because it's been like a good minute since I've used Procreate. I do love Clip Studio Paint, Procreate. It's just where I started, like the first drawing program I bought instead of using like the free ones. Which, if you haven't checked out yet, if your like wallet's a little bit low, you can check out Critter. That's one I know. Or like off the top of my head, I don't know, just anything other than like a subscription, especially for like a beginner artist. Because one thing you want to do is protect your pockets. And I can say that for certain that paying for those subscriptions while going to school was not fun. Believe me. But yeah. Also, I had to do this in Procreate because I left my drawing tablet in my studio and I was away for 3 weeks. So yeah, this was the next best thing, and I'm honestly grateful for it. It's like getting back to my old work style, and I just had a lot of fun with it. This didn't. This part right here, I found that like a nice way to do fishnets, and apparently my way of figuring it out. I forgot where I seen it, but there was a tip like in Procreate. There's texture brushes, and if you go down into materials, you find a grid pattern. And the best way to like do it without downloading extra brushes is just go down, find that grid pattern texture. You'll see it, and just cover the area that you want it, so that you get that nice little pattern, and then erase, so you can give it like that nice little weather texture that you would see on like a normal person who wears that. And then once you put on later, you can just cover the parts that are with like a multiplier or hard light layer. It all depends on the artist and what style you're going for. But yeah, that's that character code ink. Now on to the next one. Also, just like to quickly plug that I do have commissions officially open. You can check them out on Instagram, Twitter, Threads if you're on there now. Basically, anywhere you can find me, I'll be there. You can shoot me an email, ask me a question, or a DM, whichever you tickles your fancy. Now, back to the video. get our character inked and colored. This is the point where we start laying down the flats and in Procreate. You can just set your inks to a reference layer, and I don't know if you can do it in Clip Studio. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I just haven't found an efficient way to do it yet. But set it to a reference layer and just automatically fill in the layer smoke beneath it. Depending on like if your inks are clean, if not, you have to go back and close those lines and then go return your coloring layer. So you can see going back and forth between the two characters, coloring them one at a time before deciding on how I want to render them. Will it be like a simple shell state or will it be like a full-on HLE experience? And I toss it up between the two styles I'm familiar with, but oh no, I still have fun with this. And this, by the end, it turned out to be one of my favorite pieces I made this year. It's just a piece for me, just to have fun and look around. I think I might have had more fun coloring the all character than the Poppy one, based on like my own personal preference. I like the darker colors contrasting with her skin and just the overall aesthetic. You're more likely to see me come out dressed like her, this one than the other one. But I like both styles regardless. But I still really enjoyed the way I was able to pull her together, and rendering with the hair and the gradient map was just fun, and I recommend anybody trying it or just giving it a go outside the conventional hair colors you might see on like everyday regular people. All this took like a few sessions to make happen. I could obviously could not do this in all one sitting, otherwise I would my brain would have turned to mush, and this would have just take forever to finish. It's always important to like step away from the painting before you just burn yourself out and eventually hate it the more you look at it. So it took me about 3 sessions, split up between 2 days. All in all, it was like 6 hours, and most of that was spent on gathering references and sketching that I did not record. At this point, I'm still figuring out like how I want to render these characters, whether it be cell shaded or painterly mix. I settled on like a mix of the two, more on my render style, and I was just figuring out how I would do the lighting because it's been a while since I worked in this type of style and with characters on darker skin tones, especially since my main character is for my comic, Celeste is also of a darker complexion, darker than my own, but like a shade or two. So this is for an exercise started some practice as well for me for like later on down the line if I want to just do a simple splash illustration of Celeste later on down the line, maybe a week or two from now, depending on how I'm feeling. And we're nearing the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments which one did you prefer. Was it the pop girl or was it the alt? I'm personally leaning towards alt because aesthetic is just way more appealing to me. At least like I was like when I go out on the side outside, that's who I prefer to see as opposed to like the more bubbly characters. Nothing against them, it's just they scare me. All that energy is better used somewhere else, just not in my presence. That's just personal preference. Let me know what you think. And here's the time lapse. Thank you again for watching and stay rotten.